Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I'm going to be talking about my trip plans for December and future trip plans that are planned for 2026. So let's hit the intro and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit personal here. I've always done a really good job of separating my professional life from my personal life. Professional life being the stuff that we do on YouTube. There are a lot of things that we do on YouTube that, the trips and places that we go that are a little bit on the personal side. Take my son and, you know, there was a time when I was dating Megan that, she was included in the videos and Asher's always included. And these types of things are kind of a little bit on the personal side, but in reality, it's really not that personal to me because even if you see us in the parks, we're still, there and we're always approachable people at that point in time. So it's fine. But this trip coming up next month is a little bit more personal, and I'm gonna touch a little bit on it, but not a whole lot. And then we're gonna talk about next year. And approximately at the time of recording this video, probably by the time this comes out, it will be 30 days. In 30 days, I will be traveling for the first time abroad. Uh, Completely the other side of the world, like 10,000 miles away. I'll be traveling to the Philippines for the first time to um, get married and meet the family of my fiance, whom we've been talking for nearly almost the entire calendar year of 2025. So we're kind of going to tie the knot with that and kind of move forward with that. Um, Later on, I'll probably make a video as to why I resorted to that avenue versus more traditional avenues here within the U.S. It was a personal preference. I'm not going to bash anybody or any particular group or anything like that. It was just a personal choice and a personal preference. That's just me. So we're going there for the first time. First time traveling on an international flight, which is 25 hours. It's painful. And if you've ever been on an airplane, I am ADHD if you haven't figured out by now. And so me sitting still for long periods of time, it's a very, very difficult task for me to do. Um, so the reason why I haven't uploaded a lot of videos is because I've been working a lot, like literally working buttloads of overtime to, get this trip uh, paid up and get a lot of things taken care of with it. Trying to get our New Year's Eve celebration taken care of, Thanksgiving taken care of, Christmas, birthdays. It was just and I just was overwhelmed with it. So I ended up just working a lot. And because I was working a lot, I kind of just, the uploads kind of went down, which kind of sucks, but it's part of life. The whole idea was to kind of not step away completely this year was to kind of take a break from taking so many trips. Because think about when we first started our channel, we were doing San Antonio every other week, Dallas every other week. Some weeks we would do San Antonio and Dallas. And then there was when we went to Six Flags over Georgia, which is an 8-hour drive there, 8 hours back. Six Flags St. Louis, about a 5-hour drive there, 5 back. So we did a lot of traveling from there, going to Disney a lot. Once a year, we went to Disney this past January. So there's a reason why we stepped away is to I kind of lost the passion to upload and edit and produce videos. And when I started producing Luminous, I realized that I had something really, really good, and it was really fun and really frustrating at the same time. And as we started getting closer and I started not doing it as much, I started wanting to do it more and wanting to get back into it. And so I needed to kind of find that passion again, because the trip in January just kind of ruined it for me. It really did. And I don't think it was anything that any one person did. I think it was just a lot of little things between, being there in the place that normally my son is at, and I'm there without him, and I'm doing all this stuff by myself, and I don't know anybody here, and I'm there solo for 2 weeks. So it was a little bit of very, very boring. The filming the fireworks shows it's always fun. It's always a fantastic time. But everything outside of that was just kind of meh, you know. So definitely won't be going to a solo trip at Disney ever again. It sucks for me. So in terms of our trip in December, we will be vlogging and getting all kinds of reaction videos and all kinds of stuff while we're there, just to get some new content and to put some new stuff out on top of what we already have. We still have not edited and put out all of our vlogs from our last Disney trip. We still have the state videos. We have about 9 more vlogs of inside the parks that we can edit and put together. We have more ride videos we haven't done. We could probably re-upload some old ones and re-edit them and color grade those. We still have Magical Friendship Fair. We're getting ready to start production on Fantasmic. So that video will take quite some time. As we go into next year, because I'll be in the Philippines for probably about 2 weeks. So from later December into the early part of January, give or take a few days. And then we have a Disney World trip next summer. Asher is in school, so I just can't pull him out of school and take him to Disney. I mean, I could, but it's not what his mom wants. So if that's not what she wants, then I'm not going to create a problem where there's not one. It's perfectly fine with me taking him in the summer. It's not a big deal. But this will be the first time we're going in the summertime without the Halloween party. We'll be going there for about 10 or 11 days like we normally do. And we'll talk more about what we're going to be doing as far as fireworks show production later on. We're putting some things together now. Still, the things are not set in stone. I'm talking with some people about, potentially taking 2 Sony A1s with me. So anybody that knows about camera prices know that that camera is insane to rent 2 of them. Very expensive. So we're trying to work some deals out with some people to see if we can borrow one and then rent one. But that is the trip plans in this next year, or July, after the 4th, obviously. That'll be his birthday trip. And it'll be our last guys trip. Me, my friend Mike, and Asher are going, and the 3 boys going, and this is the last time that the 3 of us can go on a trip together when it's just us 3. Because the next time we go to Disney, I'll have my wife with me. And so it's the last hurrah for Asher and I to go and spend some quality father and son time at Disney World with just the 2 of us. So it's a fantastic time and a good opportunity for the 2 of us, and a good opportunity for her to see the things that we get to do there. Outside of that, we are planning a couple of more trips later in the year next year. Probably gonna go ahead and cross over to the dark side and start making trip plans to go up to Branson, Missouri, so we can start getting some footage and doing some content there at Silver Dollar City. We haven't been there yet, and I've kind of been saving that park for a rainy day. And since rainy days are coming up, next year we'll have a lot of downtime when we start processing her visa to come over here. So we need something to keep us occupied to create content. And I'm just kind of burnt out on doing Six Flags videos, because we went there and we've ridden all of these rides hundreds of times, and it's just really not that exciting anymore. There are some times where there's a reason why we take a break from Six Flags for an extended period of time and then go back. We do that because we kind of just get burnt out and ride the same rides over and over and over again. If you do that over and over again enough times, it kind of takes the excitement of the rides away. So sometimes you need to take a step back and then go and ride them, and then you get the excitement back. Like when we went to Six Flags last time, which was over spring break. That was the only time we've been to Six Flags. And then the year before, I think we might have done like a New Year's Eve trip there or sometime in the summer. But we've kind of spaced those trips out because if we do them too frequently, then they're not exciting for us. And if they're not exciting, well, for us, I say for me, because that's Asher, it's different with him. He's a kid and he has a high tolerance and resilience for that stuff. So that's our trip plans for this year and next year. And probably sometime next year, I will make a video about my teeth and what we went through with that. So let me know what you think. See you in the next one. Peace.